to Unit 5 of our course. Unit 5 begins with additional exploration of CVP analysis. CVP, or cost volume profit analysis, is the study of the effects of changes in costs and volume on a company's profit. CVP analysis is important to profit planning and is a critical factor in determining a company's product sales mix and maximum use of production facilities to establish sales price. So let's get started in our Unit 5 overview and outcome. In Unit 5, we are going to take our informed decision making as perhaps the most important management function. An organization's decision making process may not always follow an established set of rules or patterns because decisions vary significantly in their scope. In my role as a CFO, I can attest to the fact of not following established rules to make decisions. Sometimes you have to just put out fires when they occur. Further, depending on the level of urgency and importance, decisions may have to be made absent specific guidance. Incremental analysis identifies potential consequences of all such decisions on business sustainability and future profitability. After completing this unit, you should be able to describe management's decision-making process and incremental analysis, analyze the relevant costs in accepting an order at a special price, analyze the relevant costs in a make or buy decision, and also in determining whether to sell or process materials further. Additionally, analyze the relevant costs to be considered when you are either repairing, retaining, or replacing equipment, and analyze the relevant costs in deciding whether you're going to eliminate an unprofitable segment or product. So continuing on in our Unit 5 module, we have our readings. In this unit, we are going to talk about Chapter 20, Incremental Analysis and Pricing. So one of the major important topics in Unit 5 is how managerial accounting provides managers with relevant information, hopefully that is needed to make informed decision. Specifically, the topic of incremental analysis is explored, which examines the process of making choices or choosing between alternative course of action. And that is Chapter 20. So management decision making will not always conform to a specific set of rules, policies, or procedures. Although decisions may vary in scope, urgency, and importance, there are some common steps that can be identified. And decisions will invariably incorporate selections of competing alternatives. So incremental analysis is a process that determines the financial data that changes across alternatives. Then we move on to pricing. So in this unit, you're going to be introduced to pricing strategies. So effective pricing strategies require setting a sales price sufficient to recover costs and earn a reasonable profit. So appropriate pricing strategies may require that you establish the sales price for goods sold or services provided to customers that are external to the organization. An additional pricing strategy is called transfer pricing. In transfer pricing, that involves the delivery of goods or services, but that is to another division or unit or component within the same organization. So once you are completed with the Unit 5 readings, you will move on to our discussion and the learning activities. Additionally, you have the preliminary lab instructions, and you will complete your Unit 5 preliminary lab. And then once you've done all of the learning activities and those tasks, you come to the end of Unit 5. And hopefully you have learned at this point that informed decision making is the most important management function, or among the most important management functions, and an organization's decision making process doesn't always follow those established set of rules or patterns, but they vary in scope. So depending on the urgency, the importance, and the decisions that have to be made without any specific guidance. Then hopefully you learned a bit more about incremental analysis in terms of potential consequences on decisions, whether those consequences affect business sustainability or future profitability. And once you do all of that, hopefully you have come to the end of Unit 5. Thanks for watching.